Hello and welcome to Quell. Now what we do here is staff safety, and I'm sure a lot of you are fed up of hearing me say that, but to people that are new to this channel, just to make sure you're happy with what you're going to watch. Now, the subject obviously I want to talk about is lone working visits, but in relation to antisocial behaviour. Now one or two are probably thinking, what's that about? Well, we've worked in lone working for quite some years, and we get lots of questions about how to improve personal safety, from how they book in, book out, recordings, even to devices that we all wear all the time when we're in the workplace. But what I try and get across to a lot of the people that work alone is, okay, what are risks that we come across and how can we engage or change or even improve on the personal safety of staff? And one of the top subjects at the moment is antisocial behaviour. And that means staff that are going out on their own to visit clients or tenants or residents or whoever that might be, even carry out an inspection, and they're coming across a degree of antisocial behaviour. Now, what I try to say to them is, well, let's look at the word vary. And everybody laughs at that, but yeah, vary. But I try to say, well, let's vary things. So for instance, can we vary the meetings? We're going to meet somebody, but do we have to go to that location? Can we change it to another location, a dual location, an office, even a coffee shop? Is there an element of risk there, but can we try and vary it? Then I say, can we vary the timings? One of the staff I was talking to probably 6 months ago now, they were explaining that when they kept going to this certain estate, there was a high degree of antisocial behaviour. So I asked them to change the timings of when they visited. Let's go early morning or late afternoon, depending on obviously what the job is. And they changed it, and they got back to me and said, yeah, it was a vast improvement. And that's what I try to say to people, vary the timings. And then they also say, well, why don't you vary your routes when you go to this place? Don't always go down the same street, go down a different approach to it. Anything, just in case you feel that you're being targeted by a group of people that are carrying out this antisocial behaviour. But say to yourself, do you need to take your car? Can you take public transport? Some people I talk to, especially in the cities, use their bikes a lot. And I say, well, can you switch to something else, even get a bus to a certain location and walk, or vehicle, or whatever that might be, or even put your bike in the back of a car and drive to a certain location? And a lot of them have said, yeah. So again, I'm back to that word, sorry, vary, but it works. And then it's same as parking. We all do have a certain habit sometimes of parking in certain locations. So even when we go out shopping, or we go even to parts of the city or rural environment, we always seem to park in that same little geographical area. And what I say to a lot of the staff, to avoid antisocial behaviour, have you thought about where you actually park? And every now and again, to even vary even more, have you thought of going in twos just every now and again? Just go in pairs, or if you can, threes, but obviously it depends on, you don't want to put that across as intimidation. But when you go in individually or in pairs, changing it around a little bit, well, if you do feel you're being targeted, at least if you are, the person who's seeing you sees you with other people now and again, or changing your routine, and as I said already, the word vary. The thing you might find is that you are able then to identify if there is a risk. And you're also then to basically have enough evidence to give to your management to say, well, look, this is a risk I've identified. Antisocial behaviour is not a nice subject. And anyone that's got the answer to it, you'll be worth a fortune before you know it, because we have a high degree of antisocial behaviour in certain key areas, but what we also have is a high degree of lone working. And the lone working is the big problem if staff don't take action if they identify a risk. So if you've seen the title of antisocial behaviour and you're a bit concerned that you're going out on your lone working visits, think of them few things I've just said, the varying of things. Like I said, varying your location meets, varying your timings, varying your routes, varying even your modes of transportation, or, well, you park in your car, and obviously in now and again, go in twos. Ask a colleague, do the same to them, for them I should say, and then you never know. Assist you in identifying risks. If you want more information on how to stay safe around your personal safety, lone working, or when you have to engage with some form of unacceptable behaviour, please look at our videos. Our comments are fantastic. People are giving us feedback. I think it's great. And people are even, shall we say, purchasing some of the items that we've suggested. Stay safe, whatever you're doing, and bye for now.